Alright, welcome everybody. I usually don't do unboxing videos, or at least not the type that you typically see where somebody's cutting tape and twisting twisty ties and cutting zip ties and opening one lid. But so what I got here is a replacement battery. And first off, let me say thank you, Redcat Racing. Thank you very much for giving me a replacement battery or sending one. But to go back a little bit, you can see this one here, it's actually gotten worse over time. This is a factory defect. When I last tested it, it was around 4.5 volts, and it wasn't this deformed before. So I'm curious of what's going on inside. I did request a return label, but I'm not sure this would even be safe to send in the mail anymore. But we'll move on with the unboxing, and then we'll test it with a DMM to see what the static voltage is. So the static voltage should be in the low sevens, perhaps, guess, if they put a proper storage charge on it. I have heard of these batteries going bad if they sit too long and not get used. I have heard of that. This is my very first case of ever seeing a truly defective battery. I mean, I'll be totally honest, some of them get puffy. You know, I think that's normal, but I've never actually seen this before. It's actually fascinating. And so let's cut this bad boy open, test it, and see what we got here. And I would highly recommend, not necessarily to post on YouTube, but I highly recommend filming anytime you get a battery, because this is what I'm going to do from now on, not necessarily to post, but film it. That way you get documentation of the record, and test it right away, live on camera like you're about to see me do. That way you got proof of what's going on here. I did ask for a return label. I don't see one there. Let me double check the box. I don't see one there. And I don't see one in the packaging. Okay, so there's no return label. Let's cut with a razor blade. Faithful, trusty razor blade here. It's about as sharp as a butter knife, I think. Let's open this up. Got some spare cables. That's nice. So, visual inspection, it definitely already looks better than the other one. Definitely looks a lot nicer visually. So let's put this up here like that, where you guys can kind of see it. I'll move this in closer. Maybe not. Maybe I have to go with the zoom here. So, turn on our DMM. Let's put that right there. And I think there's a light function. Let's see if I can remember how to get to it. There it is. There's a light function right there. Zero it out. Okay. Let's test it out and see what we got for our static voltage. Yeah, 7.5. So we got a good battery. Thank you, Redcat. But for the rest of you guys out there, I highly recommend testing your batteries right away. This is a 2-cell for those of you who don't know, meaning one cell is joined to another cell in series. And there are various types. You know, I don't know, they go really high, right? I've seen like 6S, and I guess now they got 8S and so on and so forth. But anyway, test your batteries right away as soon as you get them. That way you know if they're defective, again, because you don't want a battery like that. Not at all. And this is the other one that they sent me. This is the good one. I ordered 2 of them at the same time. So thanks again, Redcat, for fixing this right away. And a lot of times, you guys, if you get dealing with a reputable company, they will take care of you. And Redcat is definitely on top of their game for taking care of their customers.